So I started my motorcycle journey about a year and a half ago after I wrecked my Mustang GT. And see my baby? It's been a wonderful and overall thrilling experience. I was kind of hesitant because my family members were scared of me getting on a bike after my dad was killed in a motorcycle accident in 2010. But I can remember since I was a child being in the backseat of a vehicle, and I would hear the sound of a motorbike, and I would go to looking out the window, all I remember. So, yeah, I've been fascinated ever since. What they were most scared about was me riding in that pack because my dad had died riding with a group, and I think they remember me in a way that I used to ride on a four-wheel and dirt bike. I never realized I was a daredevil riding around without a helmet, going down city streets doing 100 miles per hour on a four-wheeler. I was out of my mind now that I think about it, but this machine right here behind me, it deserves and requires a whole lot of respect. People always like to lift there and blame the motorbike. The motorbike did this, the motorbike did that, that bike too strong, that bike too powerful, but no, it is the rider at the end of the day that makes the decision. So, I always be mindful about how much I twist that throttle. I always be mindful when I'm going between cars. I always be mindful, when I'm riding in heavy traffic. Certain things that, you got to start taking accountability as a motorcyclist. No matter whether you like to call it a crotch rocket, no matter what you want to call it a leader bike, no matter you want to call it a 1000, 1300 Hayabusa, that machine right there, it is not to be played with, And one thing I think that people don't understand is, you gotta respect that thing. That thing it demands respect. See that bike right there? See that little skull on top of that? That thing demands respect. And if you even thinking about getting you one, even if you already have one, you never want to live there and just get too comfortable. The more time you get too comfortable with a bike, you might as well not even ride, because at that moment of time, you just prepared to die. Now, I'm not sitting there saying don't get on a bike, because I love bikes. But what I am telling you to do is be mindful of every decision that you make, because that could be your last. And yes, my first personal motorcycle is a Gixxer 1000. And I'm not saying that, everybody should start on that, because everybody should. And certain people don't even know how to, they don't understand throttle control. They don't understand how to hit the gears. They don't understand how to read traffic. So, yeah, just be careful. Purchasing a motorbike is one of the best investments I ever made. I'm talking about just from, hitting this little button right here alone. Lord, I can't even hit it fast enough, but just from hitting this little, oh, Lord, I can't even start my bike. See what I'm saying? The bike got me so excited, I got to put it in neutral before I start it up. Definitely one of the better investments I made in my life. Motorcycle therapy.